Welcome back to Advent Dark Force. So, back to... Actually, no. Now to the Luzamundo Ice Cave. Totally different. Not to be confused with Catechus Ice Caves.
Yeah, we swear.
Luzamundo. I think I've already made a Pokemon joke, so...
That's the spirit.
Let me guess. I took a spirited dump this morning. So, yeah. The Luzamundo Ice Cave is literally the Catechus Ice Cave with a new layout. That's it. Yeah, it even has the same music theme. So, yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
We could only afford one ice theme, so...
Whoa.
Unfortunately, because it's unfortunately...
Your Latin won't save you here.
This music is nice on its own, but inappropriate here.
Not just that, like, unfortunately, since this is still technically a new dungeon by the game standards, I have to show it off entirely, so I will not skip to the next story sequence.
Yeah, it's not like it'll take too long anyway.
True. Like Teo said in part 5, the dungeons in this game are so short. Even Time and Eternity had longer short dungeons. Then again, the thing is, Teo, if the dungeons are gonna be this simplistic and boring, I'm at the very least thankful that they're short. Whereas Time and Eternity's dungeons, while empty and boring, could get a bit too long.
I guess.
Not to mention the fact that that game had random battles didn't help either. Thank you, game. I totally needed that assaulting my ears.
I love how it gave you the level up thing even though you escaped the battle.
No, Jova. Again, it's a challenge. Basically, you get challenge clears from various random tasks, like running away from battle 10 times, starting the battle as the leader 10 times, and then the same thing for 20 times, and so on and so forth. It's basically you're starting to see why this game is so easy.
So what's your reward for completing these challenges?
None aside from status boosts. You're starting to see why this game is so easy even without New Game Plus. The game just literally showers you with status boosts.
Like, okay, seriously, a game that rewards you for running away from battles?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, there is one already.
I'm not saying that it hasn't been done before.
It's the most scary game in Final Fantasy V with the chicken knife being more powerful as long as you run away from battle. But it was just a weapon in case we play.
In fact, actually, I'm actually quite curious right now if I put it on the PS3 version. If not, then I'll bring it up.
Speaking of which, Pedro, you told me in one of the previous parts that NIS America organized localization pre-version is not that great, right?
No, localization is in NIS America is fine. In fact, if I remember correctly, Idea Factory International managed to get the same voice director anyway, so this is for all intents and purposes the same localization anyway.
Weird, because apparently it's like it's becoming a habit. Because by the time of his recording, NIS America actually issued an apologize from apparently a horrible localization for one of its recent games it translated.
Really?
Anyway, yeah, we need to fight the black chick.
Let me just quickly check something.
Buddy once told me.
So what is this game, anyway, that's apparently got people...
East 8 Lacrimosa of something.
Never heard of it.
Lacrimosa of the
okay.
franchise, long-running Jova, don't bother.
Okay. The way this particular cutscene goes along, in fact, this particular subplot involving us killing, well, not killing yet, but this particular subplot involving Marianna's attack on the Luzamundo Ice Cave is different in the PS3 version, which goes back to that thing that I was talking about let's just say, Joe. Okay, Joe. You know how I keep saying that she's a heartless bitch and shit, who only uses the orphans for. Well, in the PS3 version, they go full ed with that by making her even use the kids as hostages in this scene. But however, I'm guessing, like Teo said, they got complaints or something, and they changed it so that in this one, even though she still technically uses the kids for nefarious purposes, she still doesn't go that far at the very least, I guess. So
let me guess, this is another battle you're supposed to lose.
No, this one you're supposed to win, if I remember correctly.
Oh shit, that elf barbo. Then
wait, is it? Let me see. How much damage did I do? Let me see. Yes, you're supposed to win this one.
Hello.
Hello,
Chris.
Dweebs.
I guess maybe they thought it was.
Well, remember, Teo, technically we're already almost done with the campaign. Remember, this was remember, Teo, if this was the PS3 version, we'd be almost done with this game.
So I'm guessing that maybe they thought that, you know, having her literally use children as shields was overdoing it.
I guess, yeah. But don't worry, in the two PS3 RAWs that I uploaded, that we'll do as the end of this, we will see that alternate version.
Which I really don't get. I mean, seriously, why not just go over the top of how evil she is?
I agree. I actually don't.
Supposed to hate her.
I agree. Well, yeah, in the goddess route, yes. Definitely, yes.
Something changed for her in another route, I'm guessing.
Yes, but we'll get to it in time.
Sure.
Huey.
How strong.
Too black. Too
strong. Yeah.
Too black.
Lady Marianna. This is no place for someone like you to fall.
So yeah,
why are you smiling then?
So yeah, basically she's gonna run with her tail between her legs, and
oh, there are the kids.
Oh yeah, and the kids suddenly show up here.
What are you thinking?
Basically, in this version, the soldiers are using the kids to coerce Marianna into.
Well, it's a bit more nice, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong, Teo. Don't get me wrong, Teo. I can see what you mean, but at the same time, here's the thing. If they had established some kind of thing where she, even though she was not supposed to get attached to them, she secretly got to over time, that would be fine. However, they only do that subplot in a different timeline for this game. In the original PSP version, they never even hint at her secretly coming to grow closer to the kids. We just see hold on, Jova. We just see her play the art for them those 2 times where she barely even speaks to them. So honestly, the whole she cares about the kids so much, to me in this it just comes out of nowhere. And quite honestly, I kind of prefer the PS3 version just going all out with her evilness. Honestly.
So is this like one of those cases where you need to play another route to actually see more of her side of the story?
Yes.
I see.
Not just that, well, remember, Jova, each timeline is its own thing, so technically what happens in this one doesn't happen in the other routes.
I know. It's just like, well, I'm guessing that it may be one of those cases where...
Oh, wait, to fight her again?
I'll just say this. I won't say which, but believe it or not, the game actually does choose which of the 3 routes is the canon one. However, I will not mention which. Because I will not mention which because I want to keep you guys guessing.
Also, gotta love we have to fight her again completely full health bar.
Yes.
The last battle was completely pointless.
I'm sorry, Teo, but the game was one boss battle too short, so.
Also, poor Zagi. Seriously.
Well, that's what happens for being Marianna's puppy.
I guess. No,
no. Marianna's not a fairy.
Oh wait, that's right. Wait.
She's fairizing
right
now.
Oh, that's right. Her fairy is that ball.
Kalara, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, poor Zagi. No respect, man.
No respect at all.
He's even voiced by Discount Sam Riegel and everything.
So what, is he voiced by the same guy who voiced that spirit in Time and Eternity that reminded us of Sam Riegel almost to a T?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Like, although here I can still tell it's still not Sam Riegel. It sounds similar, but not. But I could have swore.
Yeah.
I could have swore that was Sam Riegel. Anyway, yeah. Let's defeat her with Gaia Spear.
Sam Riegel was in this game.
Yeah, I've gotten to a point where I'm just so tired of watching the same animations over and over.
Don't mind, don't worry.
I kind of, in fact, that's actually one thing I'll give this game. Skipping battle animations is incredibly fast and easy.
And
use your skills 100 times. You see, Jova, the more you play the game, the more the game... And trust me, Jova, the only reason you're...
Hold
on, Teo, let me finish
also in the Tales of franchise anyway. They're just less obnoxious.
I know, Teo, but here's the big difference. Here's the big...
Like,
Like you just said, Teo, they're way less obnoxious and they're not as frequent. Because trust me, the only reason you're seeing this sporadically... Remember when we did the first 2 parts where I was doing a new game in general? Yeah. I was literally getting like one every 20 seconds or something. Trust me, your first playthrough of this game will be showered with those prompts. The game showers you with status boosts in your first playthrough, making it incredibly easy to get stronger than the bosses require.
That's a nice super bowl.
You will never claim my soul.
How nice.
Okay.
Moving on.
is there some subplot that we have to explore in another route involving that?
No.
Oh god, Zagi is dying.
Oh no! Zagi is dying! How will I ever cope?
Being a bodyguard sucks.
I'm already dead inside.
Who the hell is Zagi?
I don't know.
Like seriously? He had like what? 5 lines in the entire game?
We the sad thing, we never saw a full body portrait of him.
This music, though.
And all of you. So now it's
Well, at least it's
time
somewhat
to live
fitting.
for him.
I know, but this
How
game
fast
doesn't really
tomorrow?
deserve it.
Not like this.
Fuck
Yeah,
you!
yeah.
Fuck you! You're no Luke.
Sacrificed himself for his convictions. We must show respect for his decision to die.
Yeah. Honor and shit. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
For someone else.
Yeah.
When you choose to fight in order to protect others,
Yeah, we get it. It's.
I get it, game.
It's like the game is so unsure of its own moral, it's trying to pummel it just to be sure.
You don't need to repeat the moral over and over. I get it.
But Pedro, are you sure you understand?
My patience is being tried here, and for once, I don't think I'm gonna get.
To be
any shit out of you guys.
fair, I'd rather get these than more stupid scenes with the trumpet theme.
Wait,
Oh, it's a good thing. It's interesting you mentioned that too.
So I guess Marianna's still alive, huh? Interesting.
Don't worry, Jova. She will get killed in due time.
It's okay. It's okay.
Not that I care. She's about as interesting in this in this route as a loaf of bread. All right. Oh, surprise! There you go, Tail. Turns out the game had mercy on you. There's no skits right now.
I'm pretty sure he had something else up its sleeve.
Let's see then.
I love how it's so bad that we're automatically assuming that anything that's not...
Okay,
we're literally just assuming that the trumpet theme will be there.
Time for backstory, and it's fully voiced, so just sit down and enjoy.
Okay. ...
Enjoyed some big
Isn't there something you want
Big
to
what?
ask?
See, here's the thing. I'm not saying that the backstory is bad or anything. It's just that it's very generic. I've seen this particular type of backstory in a million other JRPGs.
You shouldn't be worrying about that bastard anyway. Whatever his reasons, I'm sure he's totally mistaken.
Thank you.
Or
Totally,
do you think
dude.
he was targeting you because of your looks or something? Because that's really vain of you.
Thank you for breaking the moment with your stupid remark.
Told you sooner.
Yeah, you probably should have, bitch.
I am a descendant of the vile god.
Dun dun dun!
I could see it in your eyes. They're just the right color.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear you make a terrible joke just now.
Oh yeah, because your jokes are so much better, aren't they?
Also, gonna love how you're dismissing her sad confession as a bad joke. Very mature thing.
Yeah.
Or, even worse, it's possible that the vile god could be revived in my body.
Oh no.
Oh my god, she is Raven!
Oh no, we might have... Shiroi, we might have to kill Tiara for the greater good.
But one
Okay, of which route she's the final boss?
Surprisingly none.
defeated by the goddess.
Oh.
Is she a penultimate boss?
No, she's not a... Well, she is technically a boss battle in one of the routes, but not for the reason you're thinking
I
right
got
now.
it. She randomly dies and we can't bring her back. That's the.
Not in this route.
Yeah, Dweebs, technically the entire point of doing the timeline again is that we can save her.
Guys, we might... Tiara might have to die for the greater good. You're supposed to feel sad right now.
The greater good.
Shiroi, feel sad.
No.
I compelled you to feel sad.
Wait.
Okay, so basically what they're saying, let me just recap, Joe, because we talked over it. Basically, yeah, her mother was the one who told her, and she died in her deathbed. She told her this, and she, as her final words, apologized for cursing her with such a horrible fate and shit. Basically, her tribe was all descendants of the Vile God. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So apparently, wait, so she's part of a lineage of people descended from an ancient power.
Yes.
And her weapon is a giant staff.
You figure that one out, Jova.
Let me see. Let me just paint her outfit red and pink.
Raven?
No, let's see, red and pink. And she also gets stabbed and killed by being speared for the midsection.
So which anime cliche came out in the bingo?
Aerith. Come on, guys, Aerith.
But Aerith was charming.
But yeah, if you just to see where I was going with that, I mean.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Although I still like the Raven parallel more.
Oh, hello, we get a Japanese song.
Remember, Teo, this is the romance with tiara theme.
That reminds me, at some point, once we have three.
It's so beautiful. Hold me, Dwips.
Just hold him, Dwibs.
God damn it, he's heavy.
It's good exercise for you.
Alright, fine, you hold him then.
Anyway.
No, I can't.
Oh, come on, Dwibs. I'm all skin and bones. You're telling me you can't... anyway, whatever. The point is, yeah.
Remember, white Brits can't lift.
Yeah, so yeah, it turns out the reason she wants world peace is because she wants to destroy the Vile God so that she doesn't have to deal with her horrible fate. Not so much because she actually wants to save the world.
Wow, she is.
Well, I guess it's one of the. I guess one of the things is that it's just part of the course. So.
Yeah.
Wow, she really is a lot
like
Raven.
Yeah, and now Fang, basically, Tiara is asking, maybe it would be better if I just die. And Fang's like, no, I won't let that happen. I'll beat the crap out of anyone who tries to... Yeah, again, same argument I've been using over the course of this game. The game hasn't earned this. These two characters haven't been developed, like, at all.
Question, does this scene happen specifically because you chose
this scene happens regardless of path. This scene always happens.
Yeah, just shut up.
Well, to be fair, this particular scene is not exactly romantic. Yeah, it does have the theme, but aside
I wouldn't say that they're going for the romance. It's in the sense
that... Oh, Aaron is jealous.
You so jelly.
Me neither.
She just seems worried.
You know, Teo, I know you're not a fan of the social link stuff in Persona, but you have to admit at the very least that those games are gold compared to this shit.
When the comparison is this, anything's better, Pedro.
Yeah.
Those, from what I've heard.
Oh, great! Because we needed to see the almost naked body of this underage girl.
No, Shiro, it's like that video when you watched the other day. More fan service. Do we really need it? The clever.
I don't know if I should have this on right now.
Again.
Would you prefer the trumpet theme?
Sorry, game. My dick is not moving 1 inch because if I wanted to watch porn, I just watch porn.
Not just that, Pedro.
To be arrested.
Not just that, Pedro. I'm really uncomfortable with the fact that Ethel may still be a minor. No,
she is.
Be a minor.
Well, okay.
Oh,
well, to be fair, they never specifically say what her age is, but honestly,
Wikipedia.
She looks like 15. Honestly,
that's still underage.
Yeah. Well, remember Shiroi, Japan. So.
Let me see how old she is.
Good, I don't really care enough to look it up myself.
And it's really strange you talk about, you joke about being arrested, but the thing is, this game was sold in the UK.
Oh god, not man.
I know there's a conversation going on, but I'm so beyond caring.
Oh.
Shiro, you don't
hold on, guys, I think Jova found it out. How old is she, Jova?
She's pretty young.
Just give us the number. We can handle it.
16.
That's still a minor. Sorry. Sorry. I get that the people who wrote this game were Japanese, so they're okay. It's over 13, so it's fine. I get that. but you should have changed her language in the local. Oh, great! This again. There you go, Shira. You missed it. There you go, Shira. You missed it the first time. Now you can see it thanks to the time travel. Ah, look, her boobs are the perfect size and shape. Yeah, we're talking about boobs.
I didn't leave. I just muted.
Is this considered sexual harassment?
No, it's humongous.
Again, what's the
Miss Aaron, are you trying to seduce me?
It's sexual harassment if she didn't get permission.
Praise me like this.
Yeah, that too.
And considering who, considering the people recently have been implicated in sexual harassment. Yeah.
Anyway, Dwebs, turns out, Aaron was not sad because of them being together. She was sad because she heard the whole thing, and now she's trying to console Tiara.
You flat-chested busy.
Yeah.
Brilliant line. Thank you. We're trying to hold on, Jova. We're having this supposedly sweet moment, and what do they start talking? They start talking about the fact that you're flat-chested. No, you're flat-chested. My boobs are way bigger than my boobs bigger than yours are. My boobs get the size that yours are. Like
the first this guy made this joke, that type of joke, much better.
Yeah.
We could have had a sweet moment here, but nah.
On the plus side, though,
if Harley was here.
On the plus side, though, it looks.
Mine are bigger.
Yes, go ahead, Jova. Go ahead. Let Jova speak. Go ahead, Jova.
Yeah.
One, I'm really amused that we're actually literally saying it that blatantly because, I'll give Final Fantasy X-2 credit. At least they didn't outright say they were comparing boob sizes.
There you go. We're actually enjoying having sex together.
That's just the thing, Jova. This game has no shame.
Anyway, on the plus side, though, looks like I was right, though. Erin wasn't jealous. She was actually worried.
Well, yeah, I said that.
I know. It's just like, well, at least they didn't go with that cliche, oh, she's jealous, just saying.
Well, the jealous scene will come later, Jova.
Wait, hold on, guys. I think we're getting serious.
Kill yourself now! Right now!
Condoning suicide.
This is serious.
Thanks, Aaron.
Don't you see, Pedro? It's like in The Walking Dead Season 2.
Teo, remind me again, which of these two characters am I supposed to like?
I'm just gonna say it again. Just like with last time, we're having a supposedly serious scene and have not had the trumpet theme playing while we're in the hot spring scene. The one thing that's kind of begging for comedy.
Yes, I understand.
Where did the music go?
It's a serious moment with Teo.
And now Fang suddenly makes a mistake and enters into the girl's side of the hot spring.
Oh, of course.
And hijinks ensue.
Accidentally.
So let me get this straight. They didn't do it the first
time
round, but
we moved on from that joke.
Tales of Arts did that joke better.
Project Cross Zone 2 did it better. Anime All Around has done it better.
Yeah, you're right. She definitely owes us for selling bad information.
So they were saving the cliche boy walks in on girls in the hot spring one.
They were. Trust me, Jova. They're still saving a lot of stuff. Trust me. This game was still. The PS4 version has a lot up its sleeve. Oh, there you go. We're going to finally address the bunny ears thing.
All right.
I thought we already did with Lola.
Somewhat, but now we're going even more specific. Dwebs, you were supposed to say that line there, by the way. These...
I thought this was voiced.
No, it's not.
No.
Ask Karen. It's her hobby. Leroy?
Oh, is that so?
Yes, apparently.
Hi, Twilight Time.
Go ahead, Shiroi.
Aren't they cute? Girls are the cutest when they're wearing animal ears.
Shiroi, feedback if you don't mind.
No, I'm not touching that one.
Not even cat ears?
Nah.
Well, she has cat ears on a couple of her avatars.
Leave it.
Pretty much all of her cat avatars.
Come to think of it, she made Ethel wear some other type of animal ears before. We never saw that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Too.
Oh wait, is he referencing the other hood she wore during the first timeline? That might have been.
No, the original hood is not. Doesn't have any ears. So no. So cute.
Let me check.
Shiroi?
She looks somewhat happy.
I guess that what counts.
Unfortunately, the sprite is kind of hard to express because her mouth is half covered.
Hence
But I don't get how animal ears make girls the cutest. What are you basing that on?
Anyway.
Because cats are cute.
Is this worthy of a cutscene? Ethel,
Wait.
not cute? Oh no. Fang, remain silent. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Phew.
Dwibs?
Aw, poor thing. She looks so disappointed.
Brits in the audience, please pay attention.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's almost as if you're texting each other.
God damn it. This is so embarrassing. Why do I gotta say this? Basically, Tiara is telling her to go cute. Guys, not for nothing, but we're commentating here.
He snapped.
I never said she wasn't cute, so don't treat me like I'm the bad guy. Then Ethel is cute?
I hate this song.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't really deny that.
Honestly, Fang, you should be ashamed of yourself.
What?
Especially if you are unable to publicly tell a girl that she's cute.
Look, Tiara, rule number 1, say nothing. That's quite possibly the best option in this case. Especially with a girl who has learned nothing but to kill for most of her life.
I'm gonna paraphrase one of Tommy Wiseau's quotes. So if a lot of people minded their own business, the world would be a better place to live.
Fang, you treat girls bad.
He treats everyone bad.
Even Ethel's giving me the business.
I'm disappointed in you, Fang.
I feel too.
I think this is the one time when he hasn't done something wrong.
I got no idea.
What is even the joke here? It's funny
that he didn't say
that. Let's just leave him behind.
The closest thing I can think of is a similarity with the trap. I'll ask you, I am fat or
Damn
not?
it! Why am I being treated like I'm some kind of jerkwad? Because you are a jerkwad.
Actually, the closest one that I thought of was when Edgeworth is taking the testimony from Sister Bikini, and he asks about her bath, and everyone in the courtroom. Yeah, everyone in the courtroom is like, how dare you?
And then it comes to the point where he's like, is there a kick me sign attached to the defense's bed?
Lola!
Received any information about the faith drop yet?
Oh.
What? I thought you were doing
It's okay, honey. I'm not mad at you.
Does this faith drop even exist at all? If it does, I'm bound to hear about it eventually. But I do have some other nice information. A cash reward is being offered to anyone who slays this monster.
Can I have it?
No, that's fine. I'll come back later.
No, we'll save that for the side quests.
Man, we're in a bind.
I'm guessing she'll charge you how much the reward is worth just to find out what monster it is.
Gonna love how Pippin had no...
Oh, hi, Harley! You're still here.
Again. Can I just point out the irony that out of all characters who never shows up in the hot springs, Harley don't?
Yeah.
Also, Pedro.
What?
Gotta love how so far Pippin had no input on anything.
Pippin is pretty much just there, really.
He's not even just there, he's barely on screen.
We wanted to have some kind of cross-promotion with the Pippin pillow, so Pippin.
You know, is this game just trying to subvert, like, all expectations? Like, hey, Harley's the one girl who's not going to show up in the hot springs. Harley's the girl who actually chases after people as opposed to being chased after. And Pippin, despite being the most odd-looking, is quite possibly the most boring of the party members.
The problem is that none of those two subversions really are really funny or even interesting.
Yeah,
I mentioned three, but I digress.
Whatever. The point is, it doesn't work. So yeah, basically what's happening is, basically Holly has a suggestion. We can go to the inverted tower. What is the inverted tower? Turns out there is a tower right next to the subterranean tower, which will allow the developers to reuse the assets from the subterranean tower, so that we can just do that dungeon again with a different layout.
We went to a tower.
Teo, we have reached the pinnacle of JRPG game design.
You know, when Final Fantasy XII did this with the Pharaoh Subterranean, it was only for the excuse of having an optional dungeon.
This game reuses content. This game is a masterclass on how to cheap out by reusing content. Go ahead, too.
Going to the inverted tower. When the main tower split long ago, one section flipped 180 degrees and it's stabbing to the ground for some reason.
For some reason, like...
Let me guess, the Vile God used it as a sword, and when he was defeated, he dropped it.
I hear some air inside the tower unstable and on the verge of collapsing. Please be extra careful while you explore.
Spoilers! Spoilers! That never actually happens in the dungeon, so that line was completely pointless.
Why even bother?
Well,
this game is a nutshell. This game in a nutshell. Thanks to.
Well,
very offensive. Why even bother?
We're nearly halfway through this.
I can't do it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can, Tio.
Alright, everybody. In the next part, we go back to the subterranean. I mean, we go to the inverted tower. So, see ya then.
See ya.
See ya.